Morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. All right. So today we're going to be doing similar concept that we've been normally doing. So we're going to be doing 8 covert and body weight exercises, 8 completely different exercises. They're sprinkled in a couple that we have done before. But other than that, they're pretty much similar. You will need a soccer ball for a lot of these exercises today, but if you don't have one at home, that's fine. I'll give you an alternate exercise that you can do. We're going to do 4 different exercises of 2 rounds. All right, so just like previously, the rest period each round is going to get shorter and shorter. So the exercise is going to get tougher because you're going to have a little bit less time that you're recovering. So just keep working hard and you'll have a good workout. All right, so like previously, I'm going to explain each exercise before we do the dynamic warm-up. So just copy at home so that you understand the exercise before the workout starts. So just copy right now. So the first one, if you do have a soccer ball at home, great. Use it. So have the soccer ball in your hands. Your feet are going to be shoulder width apart. There's soccer air slams. Soccer ball air slams. So you're going to above your head. You're going to slam into the ground, drop into that squat position, pick the ball back up again, and slam into that squat. If you don't have a soccer ball, simple thing is arms up together, slam into that squat. Okay, so that's the first exercise. Second exercise is going to be an L drag with the soccer ball. All right, so this is for the advanced soccer players. This is for those who may be more comfortable doing this exercise. So you're going to roll the ball with the sole of your foot, you're going to push it with the inside, and then you're going to alternate feet. So you're just going to switch, make sure that foot that's on the ground, whenever you hit it here, you pick it up to switch feet, and then your opposite foot is the one standing on the ground. All right, so if that one's too advanced for you guys, it's okay. The exercise that you're going to do instead is pull push. Okay, just working on that. Good control of the ball. All right, so that's the exercise that you guys can do if you if the first one is too advanced. If you don't have a soccer ball, let me see 1 second, real quick. So burpee, lateral bound. Okay, so yeah, so that one is going to be a lunge. So we're here lunging, lunge jumps. That's if you do not have a soccer ball in that second exercise. All right, so the third exercise, bring your soccer ball back. So it's going to be burpees. So we're going to do a burpee with the soccer ball. So above your head, kind of like we did the first exercise. Stand down, drop the ball where it is. Do a little push-up. So make your chest touch the soccer ball, then rub again. All right, little push-up. Stop the ball dead, then up again. If you don't have a ball, simple thing is burpee without a soccer ball. So same thing, just regular burpee. Fourth exercise, inside touch, step over. This is for the advanced players. So you just touch the ball with the inside of your foot. You're going to step over with the outside, touch it in again. All right, so inside to outside. Little touch, step over. Little touch, step over. Okay, just working those kind of advanced movements. If that's too hard for you guys at home, what we can do is little rake, touch, little rake, touch. Okay, just working on that rake across your body, then stopping it dead, then rake it to the opposite side. Okay, don't have a soccer ball, this is what we're doing. Lateral shuffle, back and forth, 2 to 3 yards. Okay, that's the fourth exercise. Sorry, the fifth one, you're going to have a soccer ball. If you do, make sure it's in a good position so it doesn't roll. If you don't want to use a soccer ball, that's totally fine if you don't feel comfortable because we're going to be jumping over it. So what you're going to do is they're going lateral bounce over the ball. So right foot on the outside, left foot's up in the air. So we're going to go across the ball, try to get as much height, jump over that soccer ball, over that soccer ball, over that soccer ball. So you want to get as much height as you can, so then you're not touching the soccer ball. If you don't have one, that's okay. You do the same thing, but obviously no ball there. You're just jumping in place, side to side. Okay. Next exercise is going to be a drop squat with the soccer ball. So it's similar to the first one, but instead of going up and down, this is what you're going to do. So you're going to have your hands on the soccer ball, squat, soccer ball touches the ground together. Okay. So we're just touching the ground with the ball. Don't have a ball. Simple as could be. Same thing, but now you're doing it with your hands instead of having a ball in your hands. Okay, seventh exercise, sole push or roll pushes. Okay, so sole push, we're going to have the sole foot of the ball, you're going to roll it out to the outside, push it in. So it's kind of like a gliding movement with that ball. Okay, if that one's too advanced for you guys, we're just going to do sole rolls. So you're going to be on the balls of your feet, back and forth. All right, if that's exercise, you don't have a ball, All we're going to be doing for that one, high knees on this place. Get that cardio-based movement, blood pumping, opposite arm comes forward. Okay? Last exercise is going to be a push-up with the ball. So ball's underneath your shoulder, one arm is going to go obviously a little bit more at a deeper angle than the left. So you're here, you're going to push up, rotate across the body, push up, back across. You don't have a soccer ball, just do push up on the ground without a ball. So those are the 8 movements that we're going to do with the soccer ball in the first block before we move on to the core. So let's get a dynamic warm up before we move on to the actual workout. Okay? So just copy along the video at home so we'll get our blood flowing and we'll get our muscles nice and loose before we start the movements. Alright, so let's get in a quick jog on the spot. Drive your knees up, opposite arm comes forward. Keep working at home, keep working. Keep those knees up. Good stuff. Knees up, knees up, knees up. Good, let's turn this running on the spot to a jumping jack. There we go. Alright guys, so if you have the time right now, if you're a parent or if you're someone that's watching, type in the comments. Say hello, say your name. I do look at the comments after the videos to see who came on the video with me, and it's nice to see who joined the workout. Alright guys and boys, let's get some butt kicks. Good, flick those heels to the butt. Get the hamstrings loose, the glutes. Good, let's get some sweeps, so front leg straight, back leg bent. Good. Couple more each side. Good. All right. The left leg up. The quadriceps. You want a deeper stretch. Lean forward a little bit. Switch. Chest up nice and tall. Good. All right. Let's get some abductors out to the side. Back to the middle. Switch. Back to the middle. Good. Keep working. Good. And relax. All right, let's get some forward lunges. So drive your knee to your chest. Lunge, rotate. Then switch. Knee to your chest. Lunge, rotate. Good. All right, now your time to get a quick stretch or whatever you finish. Either do maybe a couple of high kicks, opposite arm, opposite legs. We're going to get a quick sit, then we're about to start the workout. Okay. So hopefully you're ready at home, all warmed up. We're going to start the workout. So it's 3 rounds, like I said at the beginning. 45 seconds of work. Each round gets shorter, and each rest period gets shorter and shorter. Then 2 rounds of core at the end, 4 exercises. Okay? So let's get ready, everybody. So first one, we need the soccer ball if you have it. It's going to be soccer ball air slams. Okay? So feet shoulder width apart, balls above our head, we slam into that squat, then repeat. Here, keep it up. Down fast, up a little bit more controlled, but make sure we're exploding. Make sure your knees are going out, past your outside of your feet, or in line with the outside of your feet. Make sure they're not coming inside. All right, soccer ball on the ground now, if you have it. It's going to be L drag, so pull back the sole. Flick, pull back, flick. If that's too hard for you guys, pull, push. Just pushing it in front of our body inside, pulling back the sole. If you don't have that soccer ball, jump lunges. All right, let's get ready. I'm going to do the L drag. Let's go. So pull, push. Good. If you mess up this exercise, this is the first time you're trying it. That's okay. Keep trying. Practice makes perfect. Remember, move that standing foot out of the way after you hit that inside the foot touch. Almost there. All right, well done. Catch your breath, recover. Now we're moving on to the third exercise. It's going to be the soccer ball burpee. So we've got the ball in our hands, overhead, go down to that squat, push up on the top of the ball. Don't push your chest into the ball too hard. All right, nice, slow and controlled. We're up, bring the ball up. If you don't have the ball, just do a burpee without the ball. Add a little push up for the extra work, bit of work. All right, everybody, let's go. Try to keep your feet going back at the same time. Not one foot goes back, then the other goes. Keep your hands underneath the shoulders. Drop those hips when we go down. Last one. All right. Woo, those are tough. All right, catch your breath. Inside the foot, step overs are next. So we're going to step, touch with the inside, remember? Step over, touch, step over, touch. Remember, move that foot that's not doing the movement. Don't let it stay stationary on the ground. If you don't have to, if you can't do that one, if it's too advanced for you, great touch. If you don't have a ball, lateral shuffles. All right, I'm going to do the first one. I'm going to try it. Oh. Almost there. 25 seconds. Oh. If you mess up, that's fine. Just get back into your area and then try again. See, it's okay. Just try again. Everyone's not going to be perfect. You're a little tired from the exercise before. Practice makes perfect. Woo! All right. Okay, so next one is going to be lateral bounds. If you have a soccer ball, great. Put it in the middle of your area. You're going to be jumping side to side over the ball. All right, if you don't have a ball, that's okay. Just do it with, imagine there's a ball there. If that one leg's too hard for you guys, do it with 2 feet. Remember, don't lateral that soccer ball. We're jumping over it. If you don't feel comfortable jumping over the ball, put the ball to the side. And just imagine the ball is there. Remember, drop those hips when you land. Opposite arm comes forward, like you're running. You're almost there, 10 seconds. Keep breathing, everybody. All right. Next, coming up, drop squats with the ball. So it's kind of like a jumping jack without the jack, but we're just going down, touching the ball to the ground. If we don't have a ball, we're just touching our hands to the ground. Catch your breath. All right, let's go. Right now, soccer ball in your hands. Let's go. Keep your chest up tall. Don't look down. Don't round the upper back. Remember, same rules apply in those squats. Feet shoulder width apart. Drop those hips. Weight in the middle of your foot. Almost your heels. Push those hips back. 15 seconds, let's go. 10 seconds. All right. Good job, everybody. Well done. All right. Last two exercises coming up. Next one's a cobra move. So sole push. We'll put our foot sole in the ball. Sole push. That's too hard. All right. What we're going to be doing next is going to be sole roll. So roll across your body, we stop. Roll across your body, we stop. I believe I said this one is going to be the jump lunges over here. All right, everybody, are you ready? Let's go. So sole push. We're going to have quick feet, good reactions. Oh, if you mess up, that's fine. Just keep working hard at home. Oh, stuck on my feet. All right, well done. Okay, last exercise, we're now at one. Soccer ball push-ups. If you don't have a soccer ball, we're just doing regular push-ups. I want you to count how many push-ups you can get this round, please. All right, so second and third round, I want you to try to beat those. Let's see how many I get. Write in the comments how many you got also. All right, let's go. 1. 8, 9, 10. There, okay? We'll write that down on my board. Write down in the comments what you got. Did you beat me? Or are you going to beat me in the next round? So I got 19 that one. We'll do the same for the burpees. All right, so that 19 is the number to beat for me. So grab a quick sit. We're going to move on to round 2 now. All right, everybody, let's get ready. Get that soccer ball out again. So air slams are coming up. Let's get back into it. Drop those hips. Oh, man. Almost there, everybody. Keep working hard at home. You got this. All right, well done. Catch your breath, recover. We're going to move on to now to the L drag. So remember, here's the exercise. Pull, push. That's too hard. We're going to pull, push the sole, push the ball from your body. If you can't do this one I believe is going to be high knees running on the spot. All right, let's go. I'm going to do the L drag. Gonna try to create that L of the soccer ball if you can. Get a good rhythm. All right, so well done. Next exercise is gonna be the burpee. So you at home, count how many you get in this drill. Type in your number that you got. Let's see if you can beat me. This is a tough exercise, so good luck. All right, let's go. Oh man, I'm tired. Keep working, everybody. All right, I believe I got 13. All right, so write in the comments what you got. If you beat me, well done, right there. Come on, Lewis, I beat you. Okay, so let me write down 13 real quick. All right, so that's what I've got to beat next round. All right, next exercise, inside touch step overs. Let's go. You can't do this one, just roll, stop. Break, stop, sorry. So you're doing this. If you know how to start the ball, lateral shuffle. Let's go. So touch, step over. All right, well done. Catch your breath. All right, lateral bounds over the ball now. If you don't have a ball, you do lateral bounds over an imaginary soccer ball. Oh, my goodness, I need a haircut. It's coming like an afro. All right, everybody, let's go. Soccer ball's there. Cross. Keep going, almost done. Remember, drop those hips, move on, push off that foot. Opposite arm comes forward. All right, end time, well done. Okay. All right, next one coming up, drop squats with the ball, or just using your hands. You don't have a ball, so remember, we're out wide. Touch the ground with the ball, and then keep going. All right, let's go. Keep working, everybody. Almost done. Keep working hard. Ah, 15 seconds. The burns means you're doing it right. Come on. Keep working hard. You're pushing yourself past that limit. Good stuff. All right. Catch your breath and cover. Next one coming up is sole push or sole roll. So sole rolls, we're flipping with the over foot. Sole push, we're pushing. Or I believe this one is going to be lunges. All right, let's go. Good, everybody, well done. 30 seconds. So a good bounce from the balls of your feet. Good athletic position, not too high up. Good low center of gravity. Keep switching those feet. All right, next exercise, soccer ball push-ups. All right, so I got 19 first round. You know your number that you got the first round, so let's try and beat it. Okay, so if, for example, you got lower than 19, 19 is the score to try and beat. I'm gonna try my best to beat it, and we'll see. All right, and good, let's go, come on. Oh, just beat it. I got 20. All right, so write down in your comments what you got. If you beat 20, well done. Whew, I don't know if I can beat that the third round. All right, so grab a quick sip of water. We're going to be moving on to the last round now. Oh man. Last round, remember that the rest period is going to be 15 seconds instead of 20 or 25. Good job so far. All right, let's get that soccer ball ready. Soccer ball air slam, let's go. Down fast. Up in control. Good job, everybody. Almost done. 15 seconds. All right. Well done. Our next exercise, L drags coming up. Pull push. All right, all pull push. I believe in this one it's going to be going on the spot. All right, let's go, L drag. Whoa. You can tell I'm getting a little tired, a little fatigued. It's okay. We're human. Almost there, everybody. 10 seconds. All right, next one coming up. Burpees with the soccer ball. I got 13 last round. Let's see if I can beat that this round. All right, who's going to try to beat Coach Lewis? Who already has beat Coach Lewis? All right, let's go. Oh, it's disappointing. I got 13 again. Oh, all right. Whew, what's my heart rate? 170. All right. I was working. Let me catch my breath. Next one, inside touch step over. Lateral shuffle if you don't have a soccer ball. Or roll stops, I believe. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. Legs feel like jello. Almost there. Oh, I like jelly legs. Oh. All right. Next exercise, lateral bounds with the ball in between our feet. Or if you don't have a ball, you have an imaginary soccer ball. All right, everybody, let's go. Drop those hips. Good. Try to get as much height as you can. All right. Okay, well done. All right, drop squats with the soccer balls coming up next. Or with your hands if you don't have a ball. So remember, about wide, tap, together. Let's go. Almost there, 20 seconds. Catch your breath. All right, sole push is coming up next, or sole roll, sorry. So sole push, or sole rolls, or jump lunges if you don't have a soccer ball. Good job, everybody. Almost done. All right, good job, everybody. Last exercise of the first block, the Coerver and bodyweight movements push-ups. I got 20 last round, 19 the first round. So try to beat those if you can. Or try to beat your score that you got the last 2 rounds. All right, let's go. 1. Oh, must be reaching some 15. I got 17 that round. All right, so call on what you guys got. So now I'm going to pause the timer because we're moving on to the core block. All right, so get a quick sit, stretch out, catch your breath. We're going to move on to core. I'm going to explain these 4 exercises for you before we get into it. So catch your breath, get a quick sit. Okay. Put the music down so you guys can hear me. All right, so this one here, we're going to use a soccer ball for most of them. But like normal, if you don't have a ball, no problem. I'll give you what you can do without the ball. Let me catch my breath. That was a tough workout there. Good job so far. If you've completed what we've done so far. All right, so first one, fan favorite, Kobe pass. This one here. All right, we're going to be feeding the ball through our legs. If you drop the ball, no problem. Go get it. Okay, just working out a little hand-eye coordination. Keep your core engaged the whole time. Squeeze your lower back into the ground. If you don't have a soccer ball, that's fine. All you're doing is flutter kicks. All right. Next exercise, Russian twist. Another fan favorite. This one's one of my ones I find difficult, so do your best. So touch the ground, rotate that upper body, press in the middle, touch, rotate, rotate. Simple, if you don't have a ball, you're just using your hands to touch the ground. All right, this next one, I'm not going to lie, it is difficult. It's called froggers. Okay, so you're going to be hopping kind of like a frog. If you have a soccer ball available and you want to try this, it is hard. Give it a go if you can. So what you're going to do is, you're in push-up position. You have the soccer ball in your feet, like so. I'll show you from the side. All you're going to do is drive your knees to your chest. Try to keep that soccer ball between your feet the whole time. Okay? If it slips out, that's fine. Put it back in there and keep going. So you got to squeeze your feet together. So back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Okay? Try to do as much as you can. Don't have a ball, just do the same movement without the ball. Even if you do have a ball, you don't feel comfortable doing it over and keep slipping out your feet because you're not squeezing hard enough. Do it without the ball. Last one. It's the most simplest one of all four. Toe taps. So the word basically explains the exercise. So toes up, feet up to the ceiling. Tap the toes with the ball. Okay, as many as you can do in that 35 seconds. All right. One deep breath. Get your ball ready. All right. Let's get ready, everybody. All right, first one, remember, Kobe pass. We're flat on the ground. Put the ball in hands. Let's get ready. Feet up your legs. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, sweat's going in my eye. Whew. Seconds. All right, and time. Well done, everybody. All right, next one, Russian twist. Press in the middle. All right. Deep breath. Soccer ball in hand if you have one. Feet off the ground. Let's go. Tap. Now rotate that body, not just the arms. Woo, boy. All right, well done. All right, next one, froggers. In my opinion, this one's going to be the hardest one. Soccer ball between your feet. All right, everybody, let's get ready. Oh, shoot. Whew. I'm having trouble with this ball. Well done. All right. Base coming up, toe taps. Well done if you did that the whole time with the soccer ball. That one is tough. It's hard to keep your feet close together so the ball doesn't slip away. Good job. All right. All right. Well done. Round one's complete. Round two's coming up. Out of the 2 rounds. We're almost done, everybody. Good job. Kobe pass is coming up next. All right, let's go. Almost done. 3 minutes of work. That's it. Then we'll cool down together. Come on. All right, well done, everybody. Okay. Russian twist with the soccer ball is coming up next. Oh. All right. Oh. Sorry, Facebook. My camera fell down. 1 second. Sorry, Facebook. I'm going to pause the time. YouTube, my Facebook camera fell down. Okay, sorry, it's not working. All right, sorry about that, guys. We'll put it here. Hopefully you guys can see. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna, let me turn this around. We're gonna do it like this. Sorry about that. All right, let me start that exercise over. So we're gonna do Russian twist with the soccer ball. My apologies, guys. My camera flopped over. All right, so let's go. Russian twist. So I'll do it without the ball because so we're down, press, down, press. Let's go. I'll put you right here. All right, end time. All right, next one, froggers coming up. So we're down on the ground. We'll do it without the ball. So we're here, try my knees up, back down here. Okay? Let's get ready, everybody. Oh, 20 seconds, almost done. Well done. Okay, last one. Soccer ball toe taps. All right, we're gonna get our soccer ball out. Last exercise. Arch the legs up straight. Let's tap the soccer ball with our toes. Last 35 seconds. $20 seconds to go, Facebook. time, well done. All right, so sorry about the camera malfunctioning. Okay, so well done. We're gonna cool down together now, everybody. So we're gonna put it right here so I can see everybody. There we go. All right, so well done today. It's gonna be our quadriceps. So pull your hamstring back. Sorry, your leg back to touch those quadriceps. Turn the volume down. Okay. So comment in the comments how many not squat jumps, how many burpees you guys got, and how many push-ups. So my highest for my burpees was 13. My highest for my push-ups is 20. All right, so switch sides. Get your other leg, your right leg, right quadricep. All right, well done, everybody. Let me read some comments here. What we got here? All right, Nayeli, Cameron, well done. On YouTube. Good job, Jocelyn. Madison, well done. Thanks for joining. Nayeli, good job. And Jackie, well done. Georgia, well done. Ava, Micah, Zoe. William, well done. Brandy Musser, well done. Good job. Alma, well done. Thank you, Dylan, for joining us. 15 push-ups, well done. And 18 for Dylan, well done. All right, so who we got here on YouTube? Let's see. We got 28 and 25 from Gerald, well done. We got David, thanks for joining us. Jenny, thanks, Taylor. Kira, well done. Camilla, well done. Who else we got here on Facebook? Elena, well done. Thank you. Sydney, well done. Good job, Sean. Kira and Kate, well done. Good job, Scotty. Mary, thanks for joining us. Natalie, well done. All right, guys, let's get your hamstring, your inside, your groins. Who we got here? Good job, Val. Thanks for joining us. Aubrey, well done. Sorry about that, my camera. Hopefully it was only down for a little bit. All right, who else we got here? All right, switch sides. Hey, Aaron. Hopefully Addison had a good workout. Good job, Kaylee. Eldrag, we're Brianna's favorite. Well done, Brianna. Thank you, Anna, Audrey, and Lola. Good job. My goodness, I'm having a nightmare with the camera today, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to keep reading out some comments. Try to get your hip flexor, so right foot down. Push hips forward, right knee down. Simon, well done. Thanks, Elizabeth. Andrea, good job, Madeline. Good job, Jillian. Good job, Mariana. Good job, Maria, 25 and 23. Ella, hey, how are you? Sophia, 22, well done. Kurt and girls, well done, 13 and 20. Kendall and Presley are very sweaty, so am I, as you can tell. Vanessa, well done, good job, Kiki. Ariana got 23 and 21, well done. Good stuff. I see what's on Facebook. Asher from the Kickers, well done. Thanks for joining in today. All right, we got David. Thanks for joining us, David, on Facebook. Appreciate it. We got, who's this? Lacey, well done, Avery, good job. Aaron, thanks, appreciate it. Hopefully Addison had a good workout. All right, so well done today, guys. Keep stretching at home. I'm having some camera and stand issues, so I'm trying to do two things at once. So thanks again for sticking around, even though the camera fell down and wasn't up for a little bit. So good job, everybody. Facebook, I'll see you in the next workout. It's going to be this Friday at 11 a.m. Houston time. So I'll see you then. Give the video a like, please, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. See you Friday. All right, YouTube, well done. I appreciate you guys joining me. Like I said in Facebook, it's going to be at 11 a.m. Central Time in Friday morning. Okay, so hopefully you had a good workout. I appreciate you guys joining. Madison, I appreciate you joining me today. And tell your club I appreciate it also. And hopefully they're having a good time and enjoying these workouts. So I'll see you guys Friday. Hopefully you can join me again on this workout. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks, guys.